Tower Records presents The Mark of the Man-Wolf. The amazing Spider-Man has many friends, but Jonah Jameson, publisher of the powerful Daily Bugle, isn't one of them.
What is this, Robertson? Be kind to Criminals Day?
Now, Jonah, all I said was we better be sure about our facts before we publicly condemn Spider-Man. If it turns out he's innocent...
Innocent? Maybe you don't understand, Robertson. A man has been killed. A man who happened to be a good friend of mine. And I believe that wall-crawling menace is responsible. I know it. So get this, Robertson. I intend to see justice done another way, by making the public demand his capture at once.
I'm only your city editor, Jonah, but I think you're making a grave mistake.
Wait a second, Robbie. We've got company.
I'll talk to you later then, Jonah.
Hi, Dad. Thought I'd drop by to pick you up for dinner. It's time you met my fiancée, Christine Saunders.
Fiancé? Well, I must say, it's about time. We were finished, weren't we, Robbie?
If you say so, Jonah. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Sorry, Robbie. This is my son, John. John's just retired from astronautics. He was one of the last men to make the moonwalk. Son, this is Joe Robertson, my city editor.
Glad to meet you, John.
Same here, Mr. Robertson. Sorry we've got to rush off.
Moments later, in the hall outside.
Dad, would you excuse me a moment? I...
John, are you all right, son? You're white as a sheet, and you're trembling.
I'm sorry, Dad. Got a touch of the flu.
The flu? You'd better take care of yourself, John.
Like I said, Dad, sorry. I've been under a strain. I better get home.
Later that same evening, in a brownstone overlooking the Hudson River, a door slides open, releasing a sliver of yellow light and the stumbling form of a young man.
There's nothing I can do. It's happening again. Changing.
And in several seconds, we see before us a man-wolf! Whoever was present in this creature a moment ago is gone now. Now, there is only an animal seeking someone. It runs through the darkness. Now and then it climbs and it leaps from roof to roof as it hunts its quarry. And that particular quarry is man. One particular human. Ahead. The man-wolf thinks. The one I hunt is ahead. One final leap, and he looks at the human he seeks. And in one sleek motion, the man-wolf leaps.
What in the name of heaven? Who are you? And what is the meaning of this? Do you realize who I am? The name is Jonah Jameson, my friend. And I'll have you know, Jonah Jameson is not the kind of man to be amused by some sort of infantile joke. I demand an explanation for this ridiculous costume. I'm warning you.
It is then, of course, that Jameson realizes the creature before him is not wearing a costume. It is then, naturally, that Jonah Jameson becomes afraid. And by then, you see, it's already far too late.
Good Lord in heaven, no!
We hate to leave Jonah Jameson at a time like this, but a few minutes earlier, in another part of the city, Peter Parker, boy student, who is otherwise known as Spider-Man, is passing a newsstand. One glimpse at the Daily Bugle and...
That does it! This time, Jameson's gone too far. The Spider-Man menace A new series by Jonah Jameson. Every time something happens in this town, Jameson blames me. According to Mr. Warmth, Spider-Man should be hunted down like a mad dog. Innocent until proven guilty. Remember that, Jameson? That's supposed to be the way we live. Why don't you leave me alone, Jameson? Why don't you leave me alone? I have had it, Jameson. You want me guilty? You've got it. I'll show you a menace, Jameson. You just better hope your insurance is paid up, buddy. 'Cause, mister, you're gonna need it. I never asked to be bitten by that blasted radioactive spider, but I was, JJJ, and I've tried to make the best of it. But you just won't see that, will you? Maybe after tonight, you'll be a little saner, JJJ. Maybe after you get a taste of what my webbing can really do, you'll leave me alone.
In some people, anger can burn for hours, but in others, it lasts only a minute or two. That is the way it is with Spider-Man. Sometimes. Lucky for Jonah Jameson, this is one of those times. By coincidence, Spider-Man seems to have arrived at Jameson's apartment just at the right moment.
Now that's a kick in the head. Either Jameson's taken to keeping pets, or I just saw a werewolf.
Spider-Man, you're in this too?
In case you haven't noticed, Sweetums, I just saved your life.